I thought I was done with the Mackenzie Shirilla case, but after seeing a bunch of videos regarding how she survived the crash when no one else did, some of the stuff people are saying is kind of silly. But I figured, for my own sake, just because I genuinely was curious, and for the sake of anyone who likes to watch my content, I figured I would do a channeling session and see what information that I could get. And so I'm going to share with you the information that I was able to spiritually channel through. And I kind of like doing it in an interview style where I share with you the question that I had leading into the channeling session and then the response I get back from my soul team. And so I am going to have my AI assistant read the notes from my channeling session back to me. The question I went in with was how she survived when Dom and Davion didn't. And here is the information that came through for me.
Survival is not a reward. Death is not punishment. Mackenzie did not get to live because she was more loved, more protected, more chosen, or more innocent. Dom and Davion leave because they were less guarded, less worthy, or abandoned by the divine. That is not the truth field. The earth layer says this: in a crash, bodies do not receive impact equally. Position, angle, restraint, force distribution, vehicle collapse, the moment of bracing or not bracing, and the exact pathway of trauma can create wildly different outcomes inside the same event. One body can survive what another body cannot, not because of spiritual favoritism, but because the physical mechanics landed differently. The soul layer says this: her survival became part of the consequence, not escape, not blessing over them, not permission, not divine approval, consequence. Had she also left the body, the story would have closed differently on earth. Her remaining alive forced the human world to look at the act, the choices, the evidence, the grief, the accountability, and the unbearable question of how one person can remain while two others are gone. Dom and Davion's souls are not showing this as she was spared and we were not. They show it more like our bodies exited. Her body remained to carry the weight of what happened in time. And that weight is not small. There is also a distortion in the human question of why did she get to survive? Because the word get makes survival sound like a gift. In this case, the field does not show survival as simple mercy. It shows survival as a continuation of embodiment under the full echo of what occurred. She has to live inside the aftermath. She has to wake up as the one still breathing. She has to meet the memory, the public gaze, the legal consequence, the soul consequence, the family grief, and the knowledge that two lives did not continue in body. That is not a clean gift. That is a karmic corridor. For Dom and Davion, we do not feel abandonment. We feel rupture, yes. We feel shock in the body moment, yes. But in the higher field, there is no sense of them being less protected. Their souls were met. They were not left in the wreckage spiritually. Their transition was held. The earth-confirming truth is this: the crash had physical mechanics. The survival had physical mechanics. The accountability has earth mechanics. The soul meaning must never erase any of those. So the answer is not, she survived because she deserved to. The cleaner transmission is, she survived because the body outcome allowed it, and the soul consequence required her to remain inside the life that followed. Dom and Davion are not asking for her survival to be seen as unfair divine preference. They are asking for their lives not to be reduced to the question of why she lived. Their message presses through as, do not make our leaving mean she was chosen over us. Make our lives matter. Make the truth matter. Make the impact matter. We are not gone because she was favored. We crossed and she remained. Now earth must carry the truth correctly. And we seal this with clarity. No soul here is asking you to excuse what happened. No soul here is asking you to soften accountability. No soul here is saying pain was worth it. We are only separating the false spiritual conclusion from the true one. Her survival was not proof of innocence. Their death was not proof of abandonment. The event belongs to both earth consequence and soul transition, and both must be honored without collapsing one into the other.
So let me know how you feel about that. I feel like it's resonating. I get that. Like, it would have been too easy if she would have got to exit with them, but having to stay here on earth that is a consequence. And I think people are putting the wrong spin on it. And even me making this video, anyone making videos regarding her case, which is just kind of the era we live in and what we do, but it is still giving her more attention. And I know that's what is bothering a lot of people, like her trying to get fame off of this. And it's only really happening because we all are putting our attention onto it. But I think the greatest thing that could come is if during her time in prison, if she actually has self growth and has spiritual growth and could take this and turn it into her stopping other people that could be in a mindset in a immature state like she has been and was, that allowed her to get to the point of doing what she did. I think if she could turn it into an empowering movement moving forward, she would have to get there to be able to do that. But being able to really help, hopefully prevent someone in the future to getting to that point, to be able to do something like that. So that could probably be like how her soul could get redemption. Her soul is definitely playing an interesting character in this earth reincarnation, and hopefully, she'll learn the lessons she's supposed to learn in this lifetime and can move forward. So if you stuck around for this entire video, please be kind in the comments. These characters from the Netflix series are real humans. They have families, they have people that love them, all three of them. And so be kind. And I always like to say in these videos at the end, this is just my spiritually channeled interpretation. I'm not making any claims or accusations. And so with that, thank you for watching.